What's going on? What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I saw some breaking news. Now, I was sent this article. I would say maybe 15 minutes before I started recording this video, and I wanted to wait to see if there were more websites that were actually going to speak about this. But apparently, it is true. It seems like young Jeezy has filed for divorce from his wife, Jeannie Mai, right? Now, they've been married, I believe, since 2021. They have a child together. This is Jeannie Mai's second divorce, second marriage, second divorce, and Jeezy is filing for divorce. Now, I immediately, because I want y'all to understand, men don't file for divorce like that. Men are not the ones to go to get a lawyer, to seek a divorce. So I believe something must have occurred recently that changed his thinking, right? And now we are to the point to where he's ready to leave this woman alone. You see, I don't think Jeannie is for marriage anymore. I think marriage is something that happened. And I think that this whole second marriage to Jeezy was doomed to fail. I always thought it was doomed to fail. But according to the media and the public, everything is great. They have this child together. You know, she's celebrating, you know, his book being on the New York Times bestsellers list, right? And this wasn't that long ago. This article was from, what, a week ago? And now he's filing for divorce. I was looking at the comments on one of these bloggers' Instagrams, and someone in the comment section said that Jeezy was going to an event with another woman. And further evidence, because y'all know I had to log in my evidence that, you know, this relationship may be over, is this particular Instagram post that caught my attention, because I went on his page just to see, you know, what he's posting. Now, if you look at the post here, look at the caption if y'all can see it. This is his latest post. This is a day ago. It says, too focused on who I'm becoming to focus on who's not coming with me. Now, that was a day ago. And now the divorce proceedings have moved forward. So I'm not, you know, I'm just piecing things together. Y'all know what I do. You know, I get my, you know, I get my research in, right? Because I see the story. I want to go to his Instagram and see what he's posting. And, you know, for those of you who don't know, this is, you know, these guys put out subliminal posts, women as well. But they put out these, you know, subliminal postings when the relationships are done. Now, I don't know if they're still following each other or not. But when I saw this and I saw he was divorcing, I went to, you know, do a little bit more digging, a little more research, right? And I saw he put this up. Now, it could mean nothing, or it could mean that he has separated himself from Jeannie, which isn't good, right? So let's get into the particulars of this, according to Complex. Jeezy has reportedly filed for divorce from Jeannie Mai, roughly 2.5 years after the two were married in Atlanta. According to a report from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, Jeezy filed papers in Fulton County Superior Court on Thursday and is seeking joint custody of their daughter. Additionally, the report states the couple has a prenup in place. So I guess she can't get any money from him, or he can't get any money from her. In 2019, Jeezy and The Real co-host confirmed their long-rumored romance by making it IG official. In April 2020, the two were engaged, followed just under a year later by an intimate wedding at the couple's home in Georgia. And now the relationship is over. You know, Jeannie has talked about her issues. I believe she has some trauma. I think it was the wrong move to marry her, but I think she was enjoying, and y'all got to look at this. She was enjoying the bounce back from her divorce. Okay, because y'all know she was married once before, and she was married to this particular guy here, right? She didn't want children with the guy, right? And then she get with Jeezy, and the child is they have a child. That marriage it ended badly. And I think that she saw Jeezy as a bounce back. I really do. And she wanted to feel sexy again. She wanted to feel liked. And you have this rapper. She's talked about her fetish for black men. And not just any type of black man, but a Jeezy type black man. And I think that once people stop caring, I think she stopped caring. I really do. And maybe Jeezy realized he was in a marriage by himself. Because according to people and according to what I've seen of her and researched of her, she is not the best type of person. I believe she probably is a nightmare to deal with behind the scenes. But she reminds me of Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez puts out this front that she's this happy-go-lucky type person, but she's probably a very demanding and very controlling person behind the scenes. We've seen her interactions with Ben Affleck, right? But here you got Jeannie Mai, who gets into a second marriage right off of divorcing her first husband, and then it falls apart. With Jeezy filing for divorce. I don't care what anybody says. Whenever a man files for divorce, it tells you everything you need to know about the person that he is with. Because men don't file for divorce, especially 2.5 years after getting married. That lets you know that Jeezy realized that once people stopped caring and, it was just her and him, the real her probably came out, and he realized, what am I doing with this person? Jeezy has talked about mental health. He's talked about things. I bet she's ruined his mental health to the point to where he has to go file for divorce. Because you just don't normally see men file for divorce. Divorce is something that you see a lot of women do. But when he files, it lets you know he got to get out of there. He got to get out of there. And he got out of there. And listen, I don't blame Jeezy. I mean, this woman seems like she does have issues that he doesn't want to have to deal with. And listen, I don't blame Jeezy. I don't blame Jeezy for wanting to get out, but he had a child with her. And I think maybe I believe this marriage probably has been over for quite some time. And the only reason why he probably didn't file sooner is because of the child, right? But that child now is going to grow up with a single mother. Jeannie Mai is going to live every liberal woman's dream, and that is to be a single baby mama and to be able to prove to everybody that she can do it on her own. She didn't want to have children with her first husband, but you had it with Jeezy. Was it about you having is it about the fact you just didn't want that man's child? Did you want a biracial child with a rapper? Because I tell you, people talk about who high value men are. The real high value men are rappers. You can debate anybody else. I'm not going to debate with you on that. These rappers could date any type of woman, no matter her race, no matter her occupation, upbringing, right? This relationship basically came out of left field. It really did. It came out of left field. But she had spoken about her fetish for black men before, and she took it up a notch when she started dating this guy, right? But once people stopped caring, no one was talking about them, then the real her, I believe, came out, and Jeezy realized he made a mistake. And listen, we as men, we make mistakes, but his mistakes, it's a lifetime mistake because he has a child with her. He has a child with this woman, so he has to make it work, unfortunately. But see, gentlemen, this is why, when you get with a woman, make sure that woman doesn't have issues, certain traumas, anything that she's dealing with, because it's very clear that she has issues. It's very clear that, she still has certain problems maybe going on psychologically, and Jeezy didn't want to be a part of it. And I don't blame him, but bro, maybe she fooled you into believing that she's normal and that nothing was going on. He probably had to deal with so much from her behind the scenes, and him being a well-known rapper he's not going to put that out there. But this divorce filing is very telling. It really is. It's very telling that he's the one that's going out here and filing for divorce from her instead of it being the other way around, because it seems like to me he realized that he had to get out. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.